Bonjour, everybody. We are back from California and having a good time.
Where were you?
Oh, Carrie was here. Where was I? I was in California, Orange County to be exact, where they're bubbling up some crude. I feel a song coming. No? Beverly Hills? Hillbillies? I was near there. Close. Nah. Okay, what do we got here? April's in the house, hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, we want to see cute puppy pictures.
It's on the Facebook group.
Oh, it's on the Facebook group. Let's go review the Facebook group, says Carrie. Let's see. Let's go to the Facebook group. Let's scroll down to the stuff we want to see. I just gotta choose. See all instead of most relevant. Okay, new post. There's Don Van Dyne. There's the puppy. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 there. 9 little puppies. Oh my goodness, she must be breathing a sigh of good relief. Let's see. Let's come back. Where? Oh, I got to set this up. Too many things open. Okay, so let's come in here and plus share screen, Facebook, boom. There's the mama and the puppies. Oh, how cute. They actually look like they're almost all the same. I'm sure the coloring is a little bit different from pup to pup. But there are 6 there sucking on mom right now, getting some nourishment. Probably 3 somewhere else.
Are they pedigree, April?
Are they pedigreed? Like you can get $1 billion for them? Okay, let me just go through these. April's here. Larry's here. Hello, Larry. They're all talking about puppies, and Larry's talking about still hot outside here. Man, it's been gorgeous here, Larry. Super, super chill. April's had some rain. That's good. Everybody needs rain. The puppies look awesome. Don't remember if Tim showed them or not. Well, I wasn't live since last Sunday night, so yeah, we definitely didn't. Yeah, I did send the picture of the big belly doggy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cindy's in the house. And you feel like you're late. You're an hour early. Feel like I'm late. That's funny. Cindy got a big smiley face. Even when I'm ahead, I'm behind. When you're ahead, you're behind. Yeah, no doubt. Right, Larry? Larry, you diamond paint, right? I don't think he does. Makes writing pens, does scroll work. Oh, yeah. And he's making some kind of canes and stuff. April's so in love with the pens that Tim turned. That is fabulous. I am very happy to hear that. Let's see. Just counted, made 26 written pens. 26 something pens.
Writing pens.
Writing pens. Gotcha, Larry. Gotcha. Carrie, correct me there. Been doing them 3 years. Very nice. Still trying to learn to not make mistakes. Me too, Larry. Me too. I learned by watching others. Yeah. I've nurses, monkey. Oh, yeah, monkey see, monkey do. You betcha. Let's see. April, Cindy. Joe's finally arrived. Good job, Joe. Let's see. Hours and hours of YouTube videos. Me too, Larry. Man alive, I watch a lot of videos on YouTube to learn stuff. Hubby was a woodworker for over 40 years, I remember. He wanted to start making smaller items when he retired. Hope we got to make a few. Let's see. How are the pups? April, me a lot. Tim able to play catch up. Man, I'm trying, Larry. You guys are in here having a party. I'm running around here trying to get ready. Cooler weather was nice. That's good. But I was supposed to take my granddaughter to see Lilo and Stitch. Just too rainy to go. Wow, that's a lot of rain. My goodness. Let's see. Here's Ann. Hello, Ann. Good to see you. Trudy's in the house. Hello, Trudy. Let's see. Rachel's in the house. Hello, Rachel. Rachel and Trudy are becoming regulars now, I'm telling you. Of course, Ann's here all the time, or most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
Cindy, April. Denise is here. Hello, Denise. Showing the pups. Now, let me go to the other pictures there for the pups here.
No.
Oh, bamboo shark. Oh, that's a cute little puppy. Look at the pink little nose. How cute. Man, I almost want one of those. No thanks. I got Carrie to take care of. Are these each individual? Oh, they are individual pups. You can tell by the coloring. Look at this one, has like white over his head and then splits out. Oh, that's a different one there, yeah. So even the
Are you
pink nose,
reading?
the pink nose just changes. Well, I'm going to back and forth, but that's cool. Moving forward, oh, that's a big pink mouth. Guess all the hair grows in later. Aw, such a nice little photo op there. It looks like one of those pillows you put on the bed or the couch to keep yourself upright. Cute little hammer shark there, hammerhead. Whale shark.
Shark Week.
Garbage shark.
I don't know if it's Shark
Oh,
Week.
this is cute. It's half and half. That looks like a little Rascals kind of deal. And there's Mom again. Wow, fabulous.
She's so proud.
She's looking a little thinner there, I'll tell you what, April.
Oh, you had 9 babies.
Let's
6 babies,
see.
whatever.
Facebook papers. Yeah, the puppies are adorable. Hello, Teresa. Good to see you. I would agree with that. They are cute. Oh, man. Freaking Mike.
You know, who are you? So that's what he did to me.
I'm sitting here talking this whole time. Now I got to go. They're probably picking up off the other mic. Let me go see. They didn't mix everything. Oh, they didn't mix everything. That's good. Let's go straight to the DJI Mic Mini.
I didn't get that when I was doing it.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. What do we got? Let's see. Excellent, April. Look after work. Absolutely. How's the work going, Denise? Selling lots of guns and ammo and time on the range. It's good stuff. Hello, Sarah. Good to see you. Heard you were live today. Let's see. AKC registered. Wow.
Oh, wow.
From health tested parents, grandparents, etc. Dang.
Girl.
That means they're worth like $1 billion each, right? I hope.
I have to take
Hello, Christina James. That's a new name for me.
Yes, she just got her first blanks. And we just got them in last week, I believe. So I think she wants one e-pen. That's going to be a first one for her.
That'll be
So-
fun.
That was awesome.
Hello, Kathy. But welcome in, Christina. The whole crowd will welcome you, and you'll be part of the family here in no time.
Welcome to Leopard.
Jess is in the house. Let's see. Tim. Yeah, I sound like I was in a tunnel because the other mic was picking me up across the room.
Jess, I'm glad you're here because you have an order up after the first order. So hang
Yeah.
out for a while.
Rachel will be back when she gets off work. We cannot wait.
Can't wait.
Audio issue or you? I'm sure it's you, Denise. It couldn't possibly be me, right? Oh, no. Sarah did say it was me. Oh, my goodness. You guys. Okay. I got the right mic on.
Okay,
Though.
let's all write it down.
He sounds like
Tim made a mistake. Let's all write it down. Tim.
talking in a can. I'm gonna go get me a can, will you? Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? What time do we get in there? So maybe by the time Rebecca got here, we were live on the real mic. Goblin Shark goes to live with Taylor end of October. Who's live with Taylor?
I don't know.
Do we know them?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
I'm old.
Watching from your job at the park. Rain delay. Oh, yeah. Nope, Timmy never got the chance. That is sad, Cindy. That's a
Yeah.
bummer. I knew he was a really good woodworker because you talk fondly about the stuff that he ran into, all the types of woods and stuff. That is a bummer. But, you know, he was married to you for all those years, so life was good. She did a 6-hour live today.
Making
Yeah.
some poppy.
Hey, look, we
bags.
got a quorum now. That's better, Tim. Much better audio. Christina says hello. Ooh, happy dance. Jess is going to go live. Let's see. Hi, live Tim goes to live with Taylor. Live Tim goes to live with Taylor. I am not reading that at all. Oh, Taylor's her friend. Goes to live with Taylor.
Oh,
It's not a channel, live with Taylor. Taylor, remember the other girl that brought
Right, yeah.
brought April in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, brought her a pen. That's cool. Carrie, did you get me down for the Rapture resin blank I messaged you about?
yes, I submitted it. And so I sent that over to Ruben and I added that actually 2 of them because I started looking pretty good after a while. So I added 2 and last minute and I confirmed the spreadsheet and those are on there. So yes, I did get you in.
She got you, Jess. She got you. Joe is a big smiley face. Joe is normally a smiley face. Hello, Natalie Danzy. Good to see you in the house today. Do you know that name? I don't.
Yes.
That's a new one.
Natalie is in Virginia. I think it's Hayes, and she's over there by Newport News and stuff like that.
Okay, here we go. See, I figured it out after a while, but you're smarter than I am. Live equals reside, not live. I was thinking of somebody's channel called Live with Taylor, but no. Live equals reside. Taylor will be Goblin Shark's mama. Fantastic.
Oh, awesome.
So also they're all named Sharks. That's pretty cool. Live, yes. Live, you live. I got you. You know,
yeah.
Been a long week. I got on the plane. Carrie took me to the airport. I was there about what, 5:45 or 5:50 Monday morning. Flew all day. Flew to Atlanta from Oklahoma. Then Atlanta all the way to Orange County. No delay, but I did land there and got my rent-a-car, went down to the hotel. My other buddy got completely delayed out of his airport, completely fogged in all day and didn't leave till the next day. So I was down there by myself. So I was just in the hotel room working on stuff, having fun. Let's see. So then I was there all week, got back on the airplane Friday morning, flew all day, finally got in about 5:30. When I was in Salt Lake City waiting for my next flight, I told Carrie, hey, let's go out tonight. Let's go play. It's getting home so late, all that kind of stuff. So we went and spent about 2 hours at Top Golf, eating some appetizers, and Kevin and I were swinging the golf club, having a good time. And then we came home, hung out for about an hour, and then I was in bed by 11, and I fell asleep in about 4.5 seconds. I was out. Carrie came to bed right afterwards. And you know me, guys, 6.5 hours and I'm done. So I expected to be up around 5:30 or so. I slept till 8:45.
Yeah.
When's the last time I slept
No.
9 hours, Carrie?
No.
Almost 10.
No.
Never.
When he had kidney stones.
Yeah, not in 40 years. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Carrie is a blank enabler. Yeah.
Carrie is the blanket.
When I see Rapture, I just know what certain people like, and I see them and I'm like, okay. And it's Rapture auction blanks. You can purchase them after if you see any. And if you get at least 3, they'll do it. Or if you buy 3, they'll do it. And so Ruben Maurice is kind of managing that for Dan over at Rapture. And so he put the most popular one. So I downloaded them, I saved them, I sent them to a few people. You want this? This looks like you, this looks like you, this looks like you. And so then just came back, yes, I want this. So I'm like a Rapture addict. So and I know there's a few other people, so I always get 2 or 3 because you just never know. And so it takes them a while to remake them, but they do come in. So it's very exciting. So Jess picked up another one, and then I picked it up too because I stared at it and I wanted it. But anyway, that's that.
And Natalie is patiently wanting on the cat pen. Waiting probably, right? Waiting on the cat pen. Excellent.
Yeah, she got the blue with the pink.
Yeah, we sold so many of those. We had to order 6 more.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness.
So
and those are not cheap blanks.
Yes, Natalie was in the Paws and Claws event, and her name was drawn to be one of the winners. And then they spin the wheel for all the prizes, and she wanted to get our prize, but did not. So she was on The Great Escape, and we said we had my whip and chat, and I showed that blank. I have more, so she ordered one. So
excellent. So Cindy, I was in the state. My hotel was in the town of Mission Viejo, and the office is in Aliso Viejo. And of course, you go through Laguna Hills on the way from one to the other, and that whole area is just gorgeous as far as the streets, the signs, the homes. I mean, in this hotel I was staying in, it was right next to the Mission Viejo Golf Club, and it was just a Fairfield Inn by Marriott. It wasn't like some big fancy hotel or anything. And the homes surrounding this, the minimum home I saw was $5 million. And it is not much bigger than the home we live in here in Oklahoma City, which probably goes for about 300. So that tells you what that property is worth in that area. Insane. And the streets look like they're manicured with gold, lined with diamonds, and asphalted with diamond gold platinum dust. I mean, it's just big money there. And The people aren't any different. They just got to pay you so much to live there. It's amazing.
So, Cindy, which is your perfect pen? I know you have a few of our pens.
But I want to wait. Hang on. I want to know where her sister-in-law lives down there in Orange County. Which town is she in? You can answer that. And then go on, Carrie.
Well, Cindy says, I'm so glad I have my perfect
Please
pen.
try again.
I'm not talking to you, Siri. I'm talking to Cindy.
Okay. Anyway, this one here.
This one?
No.
Oh, here we go.
I'm so glad I have my.
Oh yeah. What is your perfect pen? I know you got a couple of them from us. And Cindy's got the short pen.
She started my 4-inch obsession.
Yep.
So
Jess had a long Thursday. I had to meet the teacher that night. Got to school 6:30 a.m. Left at 8. I know that deal, Jess.
long day,
We're
yeah.
putting the lab together down there in Aliso in the home office. Plus, I'm designing the new lab because we're going from the building we're in now across the highway to the new building that we're going in. So I was designing the new lab, customer experience lab. It's not like scientific lab or anything like that. Let's see. I have used my stitch pen with my Pick Bandu 2 days in a row. Oh my gosh, the vacuum thing is a total game changer.
It is.
No doubt about it.
Joe and I think Joe and I that I know of, we use that exclusively. And so I just can't stop using it. I think Rachel also has gotten her pen. She won Easter in a pen, and we've made it an e-pen, and she won that, and she's been using hers. She loves it. So once you start doing it for ABs, you start doing it with everything because you never have to change the wax.
Somebody said hi, Jess Caroline. I don't see Caroline. Where's Caroline at?
I didn't see Caroline.
But hello, Caroline. If you're here, did I miss you? Lecca Alvarez is in the house. Hello, Lecca.
Down the road.
Do I say that correct? Lecca?
Lisa.
That's right. Lisa. I remember that now.
She's down the road in Midwest City.
Oh, yeah. She's just, what, 20 miles from us or something?
So, Lisa, we are planning here locally. Anyone can fly in if they want, but locally, like a meetup, and people who travel like 3 hours, they can stay over the Friday night. But we're going to start early Saturday, go all day Saturday, and you can stay over and leave on Sunday, or you can leave Saturday night, depending on how far away you are. So look for that. I'm researching up hotels in OKC and Edmonds, so that's kind of about 30 minutes from the airport, and it's a nice area and lots to do and lots to eat. So for catering purposes. So that should be fun to meet some of our Oklahoma diamond painters, and Arkansas and Missouri and Kansas. It's all drivable within a couple hours.
Oh, yeah. I see that Cerritos. That's more up towards LA, probably 25 or 30 minutes north of John Wayne Airport. And I'm about 20 minutes south of John Wayne Airport, but it's all the same neighborhood. That is for sure. Still going to buy putties because they smell so good. Oh, yeah. I mean, e-pens do not end the putty obsession. That's for sure. She just ordered her on Amazon. I love it on AB. No doubt about it, Christina. No doubt about it. Go over there, yeah.
So I too love putty, and Patsy Putty, she sponsored Be a Little Artsy. This is by me, and I have sunflowers in it. So Holly over at Patsy Putty.
Here, watch here.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Right above the pen blank. There you go. Perfect.
Okay. This is the one she made for. So this was the top, and this would Be a Little Artsy. This was buttery painting, and she pulled out the sunflowers and made this putty. You could use it, but who would want to put their pen through that? I can't. I'm saving it for like a memento kind of thing.
Carrie, who made that gorgeous pink wedding band for you?
Who said that?
Me.
Oh, you did actually. And he made one with like mermaid dust in it. I'm like, that's cool. Where's mine? So he made me one in pink.
Anyway,
It's so comfortable and very affordable, and so it's just nice. You don't have to worry about scratching your diamond coming out, and everyone saw my Disney.
oh, you need a mic, Carrie, because you walked away from me.
Oh. Well, anyway, I'll just do it. Well, you all saw the putty. That was from Patsy Putty. She does beautiful work, and you just can't.
Yeah, you actually don't want to use that putty.
No, and she has one that she made with honey pot and bees that she's doing it on her Etsy shop right now. So you might want to go over there and check Patsy Putty out. and she's got some awesome things. And Carissa's Craft Corner has bee cover minders, like queen bee, and they've got like little bodies and everything. They're super cute, and it goes with ever after Diamond Painting is releasing bee paintings. So go check those out. Go check those shops out, support them, and comment in their pages and all that stuff. They are great supporters of Leopard Leatherworks.
So here's how this tray came out. The back came out cooler than the top.
Yeah.
We're probably just going to give this away some point because this one wasn't pressurized. So there are little air bubbles right along this edge, which make it not a premium product. So we're not going to sell that. But I did learn a lot about waiting for that resin to dry. These are the Christmas dice that we poured from the same bunch of stuff. My whole goal was to pour these dice. No white got in the triangle one. It literally is all green, sparkly, and the red. And then some are red, green, white. Very cool. I'm probably just going to sell these outright or, give them away or something. Because you got to fill in all these numbers with some kind of gold stuff or white stuff or something. Well, for me it is. I don't have time, but somebody might want to do that. That would be pretty cool. But anyway, that's what the Christmas dice look like. And you could play a game, Dungeons and Dragon, and use this little tray to throw the dice into. Pretty cool stuff right there. Care, nobody can hear you, Care. Get a mic because I can't move around when you're talking. This is the candy corn kind of thing. It sort of reminds me of candy corn. It's the pink and the yellow, and a little bit together makes orange. And then that was the tray that was made from that, which is pretty cool. Everybody saw that. And then we did Caroline's tray. I popped that out as soon as I got into the shop today. What'd you do with it, baby? Here it is. Where'd her cat go? Oh, here it is. In there. It says Rachel on the form. So that we saw the front part of this being made because I poured it, and then we did the micro starlight on the back. And I finished the edge this morning or this afternoon and put some feet on it. And then this was the cat that she won. So those will go out to Caroline now. Pretty cool.
I stole it.
What you looking for?
I stole it.
What'd you steal?
The bag.
Oh, the bag. She stole the bag. All right. Let me flip this over to where we got to get some business done here. Let's see. Thank you for recommendation. Did you see my I Sniff putty release paper design I made? I did not, but I would imagine it's available at Crashly, right? Confirm that and everybody can go check it out. Lisa loves the sunflowers. Carrie does need a mic. I'm telling you, she keeps wandering away. Hello, Emma Casey. Good to see you. No, it's charged by now. All right. So we need to get busy, don't we? Oh, I got to show you one other thing. So, I'm always in all these pen turning groups, and somebody had some burl up. Look at this burl. Oh, my goodness. I snatched that up. I think he had it listed for about 7 minutes, and I picked that up. That is going to be, I'm going to do some ink pens out of these. And these are just gorgeous. Yeah, I want another knife from John Sin. Look at that. That is going to be, I got to wet this. You got to see this. Oh, my goodness. And I always wet these with alcohol because they go better. Let me grab a paper towel here. I got my jug of alcohol here, and I'll soak that on that rag. Whoo, look at that. Oh my goodness. That is going to make some rich ink pens. Oh man, oh man. Oh. Of course, when they put them on Facebook, they wet them like this so that they really show off what you're getting. Can't see much on that side. Bad saw job there. Let me get some more alcohol here. You can tell I'm love being back in the shop. Oh, the figure on that is just incredible. Just gorgeous. Let me wet this one. Even though I showed this one, wet it up now. Whoo, look at that. Oh. This, I might get 2 or 3 pens out of this piece. It is gorgeous. These are all stabilized, ready to go. Man. Man, oh man. Beautiful, beautiful burl and grain on there. Oh my goodness. These will be so rich. All turned nicely, waxed up. Woo, it's going to be pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, that's enough of that excitement. Here's your putty care. There you go. Oh, let's see. It rained here. We needed it. Emma, hope you're having a great weekend as well. Yeah, it always rains in London, England, right? Yeah. When I was over in Scotland, you could just depend upon it raining up. You could never stay dry. All right, we'll get that turning. Swipe to unlock. Here we go. I got to get my smart pad going over here. Let's get to YouTube.
Am I talking?
By the
Hey,
way,
Emma.
we had a fantastic podcast today. Really foundational, fundamental, really good topic. Having a really good time today. The funny thing is we had a live plan like we normally do, but for some reason, either this, what do you call this, StreamYard or YouTube was having some issue. Wouldn't let us play. All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey, Emma, I am fine. I got two of your recent ones, Emerald City and the other one with the shoes. Didn't get a chance to start them because I was doing the Great Escape event, co-hosting with Rebecca from Crafting and Crime Daily. So that's still going on to the 14th. But I just got my embellishments for the mandala peacock. So I'm excited to start that one. I love your videos, Emma. They are so, I just love them because you actually diamond paint your own diamond painting. And you have some of it done. You can see the drills and the special drills. It's just wonderful. I enjoy it so much. Keep doing that. As Stacy Hardy and I say, you can never have enough Emma Casey paint.
Looks like you're missing the Mrs. Butter D sticker here or something, babe.
Oh, yeah, I took that off.
Oh, very good. All right, so let's see what we're looking at here. It's got some kind of fabric, looks like fabric noodles or something going through there that are hollow like a macaroni. All right, there's going to be 0.60. It's going to be baseball bat. And we're probably going to do a My Shell Delight on here, Carrie thinks.
She doesn't want a lot of sharp edges, So at least her hand should rest where the middle of my show the light. So I think that would be good. And that's one of her favorites.
Let's see, we're getting down to about a 0.72. Got more digging to do. Let's see, 0.65. Getting close, going down to 0.60. It's always smaller than I think it is. Point 0.6, 2.5. Close. I'm going to get my sharp one out here because got a little fuzzy sticking up from whatever that stuff in there is. Much nicer. We are down to 0.61. Perfect. Right before the sanding. Put our rich dome on there. Put our rich dome on there. All right, down to the other end. Let's see, we got a new puppy. Oh, that's exciting. What kind of puppy did you get? Yeah, Larry, I'm telling you, man, I saw those. I couldn't resist them. It was too cool. So, Lisa, what cruise are you going on that's going to span 2 weekends? That sounds like a terrible bunch of fun there, I'll tell you. A teacup chihuahua. Now, chihuahuas are tiny. And when you throw a teacup in front of a chihuahua, that's sort of even smaller, isn't it?
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
I can't hear you, Carrie.
Well, I'll say it again after you're done.
Boom, on the money. We'll tighten this up with a little bit of sharpening. And I got this fan behind me, always just blowing to keep it cool. Somebody put it on 12. I feel like I'm getting blown away. Okay, that's better. Starting to get cold, and you can imagine that. I don't ever get cold. All right, here we go. A Merle Chihuahua. I had to go Google that one. Blue and brown eyes. Well, that's cool. Let's go with a fat 3/4 here. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. My Shell Delight. '15-year anniversary. Congratulations. No big deal. Rotator cuff surgery. Did they put you a new rotator in there? Down to one-handed typing. Yeah, I've been there. I got you, sister. We're just glad you're with us. That's all that matters. And I hope you heal quickly and wonderfully. And you can rotate to your heart's content. You know, it's funny. I had a buddy who was having a rotator cuff surgery thing. And I always wondered what a rotator cuff was. And I quickly found out there's no such thing as a rotator cuff. Not one thing. It's like 4 or 5 things in your shoulder that allow you to do all this fancy movement. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But they call it rotator cuff surgery because they're in there doing all that stuff to get you to move again. But I thought that I was just chuckling out loud so hard. There is no such thing as an actual rotator cuff. Unless my Google was wrong. I could be wrong too. But anyway, I thought that was funny. I was hoping they could replace it like they could replace a knee. But no. Let's see. Let's get right in the middle of these two bad boys. We got married on a cruise to the Caribbean. That's cool. Carrie and I got a cruise in right before Thanksgiving. New Disney ship coming out, and Carrie is a Disney fan, and she's dragging me along because I take good pictures. There we go. Looking pretty good there. And smooth these little edges off right here. You know, Sydney, that little Orange County area, not too bad. But man, once you start getting up into LA, traffic gets crazy. All right, there we go. That's a .60, my shell delight. Traffic is pretty good down there in Orange County, even around the airport. Not bad at all, not bad. Let me get rid of this alcohol here. We're not rubbing any burl right now. Yeah, Joe, crazy, huh? But I always thought, because I'd heard about it for years, this rotator cuff surgery, I thought there would be an actual rotator cuff. That's what I was picturing, but it's all this mechanisms and stuff and muscles and sinews and ligaments and all that stuff to let us do fancy things with our shoulders. So yeah, you must be in some good pain there. Ah, man. Lisa, I hope you heal well and fast. And I hope the doctor did a really good job and you'll be playing tennis and pickleball in no time, especially on the ship. Sometimes you're right, Sydney. Sometimes it does. Usually not been too bad there in Orange County, though. I did run into one of those rolling roadblocks where the state trooper or the chippy is slowing everybody down for some reason. I never got to the point where he was going to slow me down. I got off the exit and got off that highway. But by the time I got off, he had us down to about 20 miles an hour. Took him about 5 miles to get there. I thought, what is he doing? He's going back and forth, back and forth. Sure, there was some big accident up ahead or something. Yeah, Joe, that's right. They can repair but not replace because there's nothing to replace. Yes, I saw that red ones with the gold vine in them. They looked pretty cool. He had some green ones too. Yeah, it's getting pretty fancy over there. And I like those because there's no plastic on the sides or the back or the ends and stuff like that. So those turn really nice like a dream. What am I doing now? Right now, I am sanding. I hope that what am I doing now is for me. If not, then somebody else can answer what they are doing. But the very first thing I do, because the carving knives are sort of rough, I'm trying to get it down to 120 grit so that it's easier to do the rest of them. So I'm just really getting it all smoothed out, getting all the knife marks removed and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, feels good, except I can feel that little tubey stuff sticking up out of there. So I'm just finishing the pen after we turn it. Got to make it smooth. And this one will take a couple of pieces of this paper because it's got that little tubey stuff sticking out, whatever that material is. Pretty cool looking. I have no idea what it is, though. Hey, Carrie, who made this blank? Oh, Carrie's not here. It's got that little tubey stuff going through it. Looks like a material or something. Here, I'll show you.
I think that's a KB blank.
KB blanks in Canada. Wonder what that stuff in there is.
I don't know, some meshy stuff.
Yeah, Cindy, I wasn't really concerned to see the accident or whatever was going on, but I just needed to go to the airport and get my buddy, pick him up on Tuesday night. So I just jumped off the exit, and it was just 3 miles away anyway, so no big deal. But it took about 5 miles to go from 60 miles an hour to 20 miles an hour. So the most important part of this whole blank is two places. One, the finger hold. So they've got to be super, super smooth. And then this part here in the middle, because this is what's going to rest on your hand right there. So those are the places that I concentrate the most for smoothness, because you'll feel that. Whatever this is, it's smoothing out now, but it's sticking through the surface because you're essentially cutting it off, and it's some type of material. Plastic or something, I'm not sure. Heck, Sarah Ann may even know what that kind of stuff is. But John Wayne Airport is one of those airports that nearly closes at night. There's nothing coming in or out. And of course, gas was $5.32 a gallon.
That's
Woo.
nuts. That's insane.
There's a lot of taxes on that gas, I'll tell you. Dang. So, Natalie, at these lower grits that I'm using, the longer I spend here, the smoother the pen gets, in the higher grits of sandpaper work like a dream. So I'll spend a lot of time here on these lower grits to make sure it's just nearly perfect before I move up. So besides the sanding block, I'm still at the lowest grit. It's a mesh tubing that a lot of people like for yeah, absolutely. Hey, Audrey, how you doing? Absolutely. Thank you, Sarah, for clarifying. It's pretty, it looks pretty cool inside the blank, I'll tell you. Glad you're still here with us to answer that, Sarah.
What was the question?
I wanted to know what this tubing was. I see it. I can picture it in my mind, you know, in some things, and Christmas wreaths would be one of those things.
I know they have it at the hobby store. I've seen it there.
I'd go to Joann's and find it, but Joann's isn't around anymore.
They have a Hobby Lobby.
Hey, Carrie, you know that Joann's is shut down? You know what they're building over there?
What?
Trader Joe's.
Oh, that's closer.
Yeah, it's right there by Chick-fil-A.
Well, the other one was all the way up there.
I mean, not that we'd shop at Trader Joe's. They're just a fancy Aldi.
Well, they're over there at Classen, and then I only go there
Yeah.
once every.
It's
other
a
week.
fancy Aldi for all the preppies that think they got to be fancy and buy these.
I just
funny
never
little-
find anything in there that I like.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of, you know. They usually have a pretty nice produce section, though. I will say that. They're run by Aldi Nord. And I have put together a lab for Aldi Nord over in Germany a couple of years ago. Six hours away. Whew. Ollie's dirt cheap stuff, right, Larry? We got an Ollie's right over here by Harbor Freight. I never saw one before till I got to Oklahoma City. Ollie's, good stuff, cheap. I think that's what's on their wall. That's feeling pretty good. On to the next grid of paper. So who's going to win the Powerball tonight, everybody? Everybody get your ticket?
We're not playing.
Everybody get your ticket? $1 billion.
And that's no joke.
Cash payout is $460 million or something like that. Sadly, your chances of winning are better or worse than getting hit by lightning. So you'll probably get hit by lightning before you win the Powerball. 293 million to 1. I did a spreadsheet one time to see if I could hire people. When it gets to this, right? If you could hire enough people to buy 293 million tickets and you physically can't do it. I mean, the amount of people we'd have to hire would far outweigh the money that you would make winning the $1 billion or something. But I broke it down to the store, how long it takes to print a ticket, a dedicated store employee you'd have to pay to sit there and do tickets because they couldn't help other customers while they're printing your tickets. Big old spreadsheet, and I just figured out it was literally impossible. And there wasn't enough days, and I think I'd hired up to about 100 people to canvass a bunch of stores in the area, and there wasn't enough time to choose the cards, because, you know, to choose the numbers. Wasn't enough time while the stores were open 24/7 to print enough tickets in the right sequence, and make no mistakes, mind you, to win. And then you might actually have to share it with somebody. So not a good plan to go try and win the lottery. Plus, you'd need about $300 million to get it going. Yeah, me either, Larry. I would never admit to playing until I won. Hobby Lobby's pretty good. They're headquartered here in Oklahoma City.
So the stores here are really well stocked and well maintained.
They all are.
But we get stuff first. I don't know. It seems
Nah, it's how they make money.
No, don't nah me. You never go
Nah.
in there and play.
I like Hobby Lobby. I go to the tool section in Hobby Lobby.
You think there's no tool section?
Yeah, knives, pens, pencils, protractors,
You don't
all that
buy
cool
anything.
stuff.
You buy what I tell you.
Larry, I got about $800 worth of nickels I need to go through to fill up my little nickel collector things. I don't have any time. You need to come up here, Larry. I'm going to sit down and go through about 10,000 nickels.
You don't have time.
And I've had these for 15 years. You know, Audrey, I used to buy $10 or $10 worth of nickels every payday when I was from 2741 on for about 2 years. So I got a lot of nickels. That's feeling very nice. Very nice. I got a lot of nickels. So there's going to be some good finds in there, I'll tell you. I don't even play. That would be a couple of pen. I think it's only $2 to play. I should go do it before that. I'll cancel the live. We'll just go do a lottery pen. And then I'll take the ticket and I'll cast it inside a resin. And then we'll turn that and we'll call it the lottery pen. They used to have this motto, you can't win if you don't play. And I said, yeah, I can't play if I don't win. Sometimes after I get a McDonald's meal, I'm thinking maybe I should have played the lottery instead. I'd feel better. I love getting a Happy Meal, just the right size. It's starting to feel really, really smooth. I'm loving it. Woo, feeling good. Feeling good. All right, let's get some moo juice here. There we go. This will shine it up a little bit before we send it on to the buffer. But by the time you won your 460 million, you had to pay income taxes and do all that kind of stuff and state and all that kind of thing, you're probably going to be down to about, I don't know, probably 300 million. So you win $1 billion, but you get 300 million. I mean, 300 million ain't nothing to sneeze at, right? That's so funny. I need to go play. Okay, here we go. Let's check it out. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. We're going to take this to the Leopard scope because you got to really see this in 3 dimensions. That's a pretty cool design. And you're right, Sarah. I have seen that stuff in wreaths and other things, but I remember seeing it somewhere. Pretty cool. Let's break out the Leopard scope here. Let's see. Camera. Leopard scope. Nope. There you go. All right, we are got the Leopard scope here. So there's that thing that's on the inside of it. There's a blue one, there's a pink one, and then there's a purple one. Makes a pretty cool pattern. And it looks like they got, let me just focus this here. Looks like they got micro starlight in there. And they do have one tube, this purple one. It starts there and it runs through to there. You can see it's still in there all the way to right there. And there's some sort of little macaroni pieces there. That's pretty cool. Anyway, that's pretty nifty. I like that pen. All right, let me put this away and we're on to the next one. I think Carrie said it was Jess's next. And I had to get my car running today, so I spent some time out there charging the battery, putting some transmission fluid in it. Carrie's like, you need to get your car working, because I really haven't drove my car since we got that Toyota for Carrie. Just been driving hers, just been convenient. Okay, here we go. There's one. I'm probably not going to get all these done tonight, but we shall continue tomorrow night. So we got all 5 1/4. All right. And these happen to be differing lengths. Got one real long one here. Let's see. Let's do this one here. That's 5 1/4. That's 5 1/4. That's 5 1/4. And this one is 5 3/4 almost. So we're going to cut that one off a little bit. Oh, that's a pretty one too. I'm going to cut that end off because the other end where I'm cutting it is very sexy. Very, very cool. All right, I'll be at the saw here for a second. All right, and Jess's are a .54 all baseball bats, I think. Yep, baseball bats. And she does have on the coppered wood, oh, that is that one there. That's going to be gorgeous. Maybe a candy wrapper or nugget. Ooh, nugget. Is that a nugget blank? I don't know. Let's go put some bushings in there. Yeah, Jess, we're always looking for that nugget blank, aren't we? That's a fun turn, too. Super fun. Well, that was interesting. So this here, if you notice, there's some type of mesh in there. And the minute I drilled into there, that mesh separated from the blank. So this resin here is now not attached to the end of this blank. The minute I round that off, this is probably going to fall off. We'll just adjust from there, that's all. But look at that. This one separated. You can see it. This one did not. Oh, because this is just 3 pieces. Only drilled through one where that one separated. Hey, Caroline, good to see you. Welcome back, Rachel. Welcome back. Interesting. Yeah, so those are the things we run into sometimes. It just happens. And again, for all listening, plastic does not adhere, and that's what 3D printing is, does not adhere well to resin, to epoxy resin or urethane resin. So you have to work around that sometimes. Sometimes the resin fully encapsulates the plastic, so you don't have an issue. You know, it clamps around it and closes it. And other times it doesn't. It's not enough meat there to complete that bond. So we deal with it. We figure it out. We got them all drilled. Let's go ahead and put the bushings in there. First one we're going to do is this copper wood one, because that might be, she really wants the jewel, and possibly when we round that one out, we might find something that will make a really good jewel. The jewel cut, jewel turn, I should say. Now, if that resin separates off the end of that blank, we'll just make the blank 1/16 of an inch shorter. Still be a gorgeous blank, still be a gorgeous pen, just be almost an unnoticeable amount shorter. There we go. Me banging was pushing all these bushings in. There we go. Nice and tight. Is this your first Jacob? Nice. Emma, I just now finished off to Emerald City. It's so pretty. Yeah, no doubt. Yep, Emma does a great job doing that good stuff. I remember when Emma Casey first started visiting our lives, Carrie's going, look, it's Emma. Emma's in our lives. I said, absolutely. Why wouldn't she be? Okay, here we go. We'll make this baby round, see what we get. I'll show you what I'm feeling for. See, I can feel this flat spot right there still. We're almost there. That's going to be gorgeous. Look at that burl. Oh my goodness. That is pretty. All right, I'll call that round. Let me get rid of all this dust and chippings there. Yes, we hope to smoke your eyeballs. Super reflective copper in there. Pretty cool. All right, let's get to our baseball bats first. Let's turn that down a little bit. Don't need to go so fast. Take it down around 2,000 RPM. We were at 3,800 to make it round. All right, here we go. Move this in a little bit. We're going down to a 0.54. So I'm into the wood part here. And wood turns, even though it's stabilized, just a little bit different than regular resin. Whew, feels pretty smooth. Check it out here. We're down to about a 0.62. So we're getting there. All right, let's take a measurement here. We're probably not quite there yet. Down to about 0.60. A little further to go. .58. We're getting there. Man, this is going to be gorgeous once this is all waxed up. Oh my goodness. Carrie was here earlier. She's running around somewhere. 0.57, almost there. Yeah, that copper red is pretty. Very pretty. I think that's about as far as we want to go because we are going to sand it a little bit. That's a 0.55 and a half. So by the time we sand it, it'll be right down to where it needs to be. All right, that's pretty good right there. All right, we're down to 0.63 there. So we got a little mixture of resin and the burl, and there's a little bit of bark right there. Pretty cool. All right, we might be there. 0.60. Nope, we're not quite there. We're going a little deeper. All right, we might be there. I'm just taking whiskers off at a time. Took almost no whiskers off that time. Such a chicken. Such a chicken. Man, alive, my chicken. That's 0.59. All right, that should be pretty close now. Yeah, that's where we're at. All right, let's get us a baseball bat on this one. All right, that's nice and round there. Oh, flat spot's gone. Hello, Gabrielle. How you doing? Rachel's trying to figure out dinner. Let's wet this one up a little bit. See how gorgeous this thing is. And you know, Jess, of all the blanks you've got out of these four, I would say this is the best candidate for the jewel. And we may just do it. Got a really nice spot right in there. That is going to be gorgeous. Whew. I want a stitch blank. We'll see if I can grab one. Yeah, I think it's Castaway Creations got those. Don Van Dyne and Jamie over there. Okay, let's go find out where the middle is. Here's our middle there. And if we're going to do a jewel, we will take it about 3/8 either direction. Do I have that right? Yeah, a little fat 3/8 there. And here goes the exciting part. I actually have to carve myself enough room to get down in there. Ever so slowly. All right, there's that part. Have to be ever so patient on this one. Ever so patient. All right, I think we've reached deep in there far enough. Unless I was guaranteed to win the Powerball, I'm not going to push my luck too much. But as part of the illusion, it looks like this ball is floating in between these two pieces. Then we'll make it look even better by giving it some curve behind it. This might look pretty hot, Jess, I think. What's up, Kev? You trying to get in there? All right. That's the scariest turn that I do. Because I did have a pen break one time when I got in there too deep. Stopped the lathe, snapped the pen. I'm like, oh, luckily I could glue it. What are you doing?
Where's my toothbrush?
What? You don't use that.
Yeah, where's my toothbrush?
Right over here.
What's it doing over here?
I don't know. I moved it probably. Yeah, don't put that rag on there. It'll pull it right up and scare the heck out of you. Okay, let's get to business here. So now we're sort of reaching into that little undercut there. To sand that up. Make it all nice and shiny. Your buffer's running, Kev. Okay, so just so you know. Gonna have pizza. Heck yeah. Man, I had this great pizza down there from California Pizza Kitchen. They got this cauliflower crust with extra cheese, the red sauce, and some really fancy bacon on there with some double pineapple. Man, that was good. I love that pizza. Got to be a truist, I'm telling you, April. Got to be true. Going to a concert next weekend. Which concert? You like the peanut pizza they have? Wow, what's on that? Oh, nice, Larry. That sounds good. Curry, shrimp, and rice. Never had the cauliflower crust. You know what I like about, so here's my theory on pizza. The only purpose to the crust is to get the stuff to your mouth, right? Other than that, just give me a crustless pizza in a bowl and I'll just eat all the toppings. But that's not as fun. So the cauliflower crust is super light, it's thin, and it doesn't fill you up because it's just a vegetable. That's what I like about it. And you make it on a little small pizza, you can eat the whole pizza yourself because you're really just there for the toppings. Everybody rants and raves about the crust, and and there are some artisan pizza joints that's got a super great crust. And I love when they burn it on the bubbles and stuff like that. I love that carbon flavor with my cheese and stuff. But yeah, I mean, the purpose of that crust is just to get it to your mouth, and I don't want to eat a bunch of bread. It's one of the reasons I don't like Chicago style pizza, because it really is just a ton of crust. And I don't want a ton of crust. I want a ton of pizza toppings that all go good together. Oh, Joe, this is going to be, Jess, this is going to be hot. To you, Joe. It's going to be hot. Just not your pen. I could probably do this on an E-pen too. That would be awesome. Ooh, that feels so smooth. I love it. Okay. We got that one all roughed in. Oh, I love the Chicago deep dish. Yep. Rachel, there are people that, if you're a bread lover, Chicago deep dish is the way to go. But when I go get a Chicago deep dish, I end up eating all the toppings and leaving a lot of the crust left over. It's just me. I just don't want to fill up on the bread. If I'm going to fill up on bread, it's going to be pumpernickel and rye and that kind of stuff there. Sourdough, maybe a really, really awesome sourdough. I do love bread. Don't get me wrong. I did have a really good found a really good Thai place called Elephant Cafe down there in Mission Viejo. And they had this pineapple fried rice, but it actually had shrimp in it and cashews, pineapple. Heck, they could have thrown some tofu in there for me. I'd have been all right. Ooh, Jess, this is feeling smooth. I don't know what wood this is, but oh my goodness. Okay, let's get this ball done in here. Yeah, I think this is going to make a good one, Jess. The only candidate I think of the four we got to do for you today. We did have a podcast this morning. I've been playing in the shop, got my car going, went and filled up Carrie's car, went and got her some donuts this morning. I literally been tinkering around today because, quite frankly, I have Monday to do a bunch of stuff as well. So we'll be working all day Monday doing some turnings and that kind of stuff. Doing some premieres. I wish I could move for pizza and hot dogs. I got you, Rachel. Nothing like a good dog, right? I'm a Hebrew National kind of hot dog guy. All beef, tastes great. All right, that's feeling good. You there, look for the live yesterday. There was no live yesterday, my friend. I was on a plane. I was describing earlier, you may have been missing. I was on a plane most of the day or in the airport. You know, you took my buddy to work at 7 at our shop. His flight didn't leave till 6, so he was going back into the lab and set up some stuff and work on some servers. But I was on the way to the airport, and from pretty much, let's see, Central Time would be 9:30 Central all the way till 5:30 Central. I was either in an airport or on an airplane. Oklahoma City is one of those places you don't really get a direct flight in and out of Orange County. LAX maybe. I may start flying into LAX, but that's an hour and 10-minute drive from the hotel from Orange County. And I fly Delta almost exclusively to build up my mega points there with them. I now have over 314,000 miles on Delta alone. Ooh, that feels smooth. Love it. Doesn't include American, United, which probably got 40, 50,000 miles each on those guys. Nathan's in Hebrew. Yep, those are good ones, Joe, on the money. Chicken and cashews. Heck yeah, cashews I love. My dad's fried rice. I'm telling you. You just grow up on those things, Jess, and you're just like, hey, that's what I'm looking for. If it doesn't measure up, it doesn't measure up. Just the way it goes. In fact, we talked about that on the podcast. Yet today's podcast, if you really want to get a good basic understanding of how your brain works for emotions and stuff like that, today's podcast is specifically good. In fact, I'll be using parts of today's podcast for our curriculum for training other hypnotherapists. That's feeling smooth. Whew. Let's see. Rachel, Cindy tried both those, probably referring to Hebrew and Nathan's. Just didn't care for them. In fact, I threw them away. That's too bad. Give them to somebody. Those are all beef wieners. Yeah, make sure you get the Nathan's all beef. I don't get the ones with fillers because, man, they just throw everything in that thing, including oatmeal sometimes. I'm like, no thanks. And there's a guy on YouTube that's got, I think it's like I Love New York Hot Dogs or something like that, or the best New York hot dogs or something. And he goes around to all these carts and he finds out that these guys are not selling what they're like sabrets. They'll advertise that because they got a free umbrella, but they're not actually having those type of hot dogs. And he can tell when they've got some mix of chicken, beef, pork kind of thing. So don't trust the New York hot dog stands. As sexy as it sounds to go to New York and do that, just don't. I wouldn't trust any of them. You know, this might actually look like a jewel when we're done, Jess. Hey, Gabrielle. Good to see you again, by the way. Saw you in a couple of seconds ago there. Hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you good. Oh, let's see. I want to get this wet up here. I want to get all the junk off it, all the turnings, so I can wax up the wood. Okay, let's dry it out now because we're going to get some wax and oil on the wood part. I love charred hot dogs. Absolutely. I don't like the boiled ones. I like the ones that got some crispiness to them. I'm with you. Let's see. Tried both those. Just didn't. Okay. I didn't miss that. I went MCO to SFO to SYD United, and then Honolulu to Seattle to Salt Lake City to Miami on Delta, then Fort Lauderdale to Boston and back on Delta. That was a heck of a trip, Rachel. Was that all at one time? I'm done with flying for my lifetime. Oh my goodness, yeah. I fly for a living, I guess you'd call it. Joe says, I like the thicker ones. I use my hot dog scorer. Yeah, it keeps from curling up, Joe, and it gives the grill an opportunity to singe those edges. I love it. Cheese brats are yummy. Absolutely. I only eat hot dogs if they're charred. Yep, Jess, yes, they are. Thanks, Tim. Been very busy. Some health issues, but always love to see your artistry. Well, it's very nice to have you here, Gab. And I hope your health gets better and better and better and better until you're just nearly perfect. All right, that is pretty dry. Let's do a little sneak preview. Oh, yeah, you know what? That worked out really nice, Jess. Oh, my goodness, that's going to be gorgeous. Look at that wood. Whoo, man alive. That is a pretty one. Good job, Jacob. All right, let's get out the old beeswax here. And we're just going to rub it on there until it gets really, really warm. Oh, cruise from Australia to Hawaii. That would be cool. Boiled is disgusting. I'm with you, April. I mean, people like them. That's the way most New York hot dogs are done when they're at those carts and stuff. They can't have any open flames or gas, so they just boil them, and that's pretty much the way you get them. So sort of nature of the beast, if you will. The best New York pizza is over in New Jersey anyway. Yes, we'll go over to the Leopard scope for sure because the burl on these ends, whatever wood it is, are just beautiful. All right, we have got that waxed up nicely. Now we're going to apply a little bit of the white stuff to the middle here to polish up the ball, the jewel, and whatever resin is left over here. And see, we can run this over the wood now because the wood is all full of beeswax. And there's a little bit on the ends. Here's what I like about what Jacob does. His overflow on the ends a little bit. So on both ends, you get a little bit of that copper. Here, let me pop I'm going to leave the corn on the cob eaters in there, but you see how you get that copper on the end? I like that. Could have cut it off, but I like that little copper cap on the end. Got to blow all the dust off. We're getting finger dust all over it. There we go. It's blown off. Let's take it over to the scope. Look at that. Looks like furniture. Oh my gosh. The chatoyance mixed with the burl. Look at that right there around that one eye of the burl, I think she's going to call it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Let me get rid of that shine. You could look at that for about an hour. My goodness. Look at that. Oh, that copper has mixed in with whatever that wood is. And there's a little eye right in the middle of that pool of copper there. That looks like a frog face, doesn't it? Tell me that's a frog face. There's your jewel, Jess. Look at that. That looks like the eye of Saurus or Mordor or whatever that is for the Lord of the Rings deal. Here he comes again, the eye. Look at that. Woo! That's cool. Oh, man, that is gorgeous. Jeez. That would make a killer pen. I'm telling you, this would make an incredible pen. Ink pen. Look at that. Let me see if I can sharpen that focus just a hair. Oh my gosh, look at that. All the flecks in that grain. Man, I could look at wood grain all day long. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, gosh. You see how you get a little bit of that copper cap on the end? Wipe all that dust off my fingers there. It looks like snake eyes, doesn't it? Hey, Nan Hall. Good to see you. That's a new name for me. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Leap. These are all the folks who will welcome you in and say hey. Very cool. Jess, that's a winner right there. That is a winner. I think everybody likes it. Let's see. Going to the highest bidder starting now. Okay, I'm just kidding. It goes to Jess. The Eye of Sauron. That's what it is. I couldn't remember what it was. I think I saw The Lord of the Rings, but I don't remember.
Someone joined the leap.
What's that? No.
Oh.
We're just in the leap, you know. The leap of people.
Oh, I thought you meant like the leap.
No, no, not the subscribership, but not the joining on
You
YouTube, but
freaked me out. I came running after you.
just a new person in the pile here.
Person. Who's the new person in the pile?
The Nan Hall. I've never heard that name before.
She puts out of control pen.
Oh, Out of Control. That was a while ago.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, I remember that. Welcome back, Nan. Good to see you.
Hi, Nan. Welcome back.
And we got Star Lemaitre here and Denise D. Don't tempt me. She wants to buy the pen. Look how this came out. Do you see it?
Pen? Which pen is it?
This is Jess's. She finally got the jewel cut.
Oh, that was Jake's blank, and you did that one for Sedera last week.
Yeah, but look at that.
Wow, that's bitching.
You should have seen the wood underneath the microscope. It was incredible.
Oh my God.
You can't even see that with the naked eye hardly. Maybe a lot of light.
Mine.
Who said that?
Jess.
Oh, good. Mine. Going to the highest bidder now.
Mine.
Denise says, don't tempt me.
was it? I think it was a Disney movie, and those
Starla
birds.
met her, I believe, or meter. I'm not sure exactly how to say that correctly, but I think she joined us in the Mrs. Butter D world.
Either
Starla
that or-
met her.
Yeah, either that or Kettner. I'm not sure.
Either that or Kettner. Kettner or the
I
Mrs.
say
Butter
it's
D.
Metter only because I had a
Yeah.
gentleman work for me who was his last name was spelled the exact same way, and he called it Metter. So, but
Yeah, I think it is Metter, but you know, every family's a little different. All right, let's make this one
I
round.
think we all have to attack Jacob Jansen, and say we need that blank. Yeah, don't ask me how I remember these things, but I can't remember to go to an appointment on time. Used to flabbergast my dad that I would remember stuff. My dad always like, you know what? I always remember like trivial stuff. I could go next one. I didn't like how it came out. It was too hard for me to finish. So we called it out of control guard.
That is good, Jess, because I'm grinning from ear to ear too. That is everybody just call Jacob and say, Jacob, I need one of those copper wood things, and he will be tickled pink.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Right.
This one here is,
I will send a picture of the blank so he knows what we're talking about, or the pen now. So he knows what we're
okay,
talking
so
about.
copper. Oh, this is teal, ocean blue, white swirls. Is that what this is? No, that's that one. This is Rapture, wavy. Okay, artist choice 0.56. 0.56 or a 0.54. We'll do it. Either one. Let me make sure I catch up on the comments there. Look at the blue. Yeah, this is a pretty one. This is a pretty one. Yep, Starla was in both events. Excellent.
Yep, and we're doing them next year, so the group will remain open, and then we'll kind of maybe vote on what we should.
Carrie, you got a mic?
Yes, I do.
Nobody can hear you. Might be off, maybe? Don't know.
Maybe it's just too far away. But we are going to be doing Mrs. Butter D and Jeremiah Kettner next year. When? Probably around the same time, at least for Mrs. Butter D. And we've already got sponsors, so I'm very excited about that. We have Creations Moran already in the works and already penciled in, and a few others. They've already jumped on the bandwagon, so it's very exciting stuff. So we'll start planning it probably January, February, and start the ball rolling and get sponsors in there early. Sure, she'll come out with some canvases, hopefully for Black Friday and continual, so we can find a really fun event piece and name it that. I know for sure we have Crash on board. She's like big paper and all kinds of other. Nobody can hear me.
Hopefully you can hear her now.
It's on. It's on everywhere else. Maybe it's too far away. Let me go get a hat. Seems to work well when it works. Unless it's dead, but it would be off if it were dead.
All right, check there, a little fat.
Okay,
Check
can you hear
here, a
me
little
now?
fat. All right, got a little more trimming to do.
Everybody let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Oh yay. I put it on my hat. It seems to I think it was reception. It was on the tape desk.
This almost looks like a galaxy in the middle here. Pretty cool. Let's see, let me make sure I got the right measurements here. On the money there. And on the money there. Okay. I think I want to do a single pane window on this one. Let's see, what's everybody saying? I'm doing the Great Escape event too. Loving all the events with you guys. Well, we're glad you're here with us. We're having a good time. That's for sure. Us as well. Carrie, yeah, good. Teresa can hear you. Now it's better. Loud and clear, Carrie. Yeah. Carrie's important. Got a lot to say. I've been listening for 42 years.
What's
I
that?
didn't get my cute puppy canvas all done for claws and paws because real life puppies. Oh, yeah, April. That happens, I'll tell you. Jess says, well, I think that is really on the theme reason. Yeah. No kidding, right, Jess? Yeah. Okay.
Well, April, I think
Let's
you should
find the
post
middle
a
here.
picture of your puppies in the group and say, I got this far and this is why I couldn't finish. And post the puppies with mama. You know, you should get a consolation prize.
Let's go 3/4 either direction. I think my marker's going bad. Yeah. It's not marking much anymore. The speed of that turn really sucks the moisture out of those markers. Let's see.
Oh, thank you, Starla.
I'm going to grab one of these here.
That's so nice. I'm doing the Great Escape event too, loving all the events with you guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. Try and make it fun. I am prepping my canvas along with finishing my second Great Escape canvas, which I shared on Wednesday, posted in the week for progress, which there was really not much progress, but a few drills when I demoed the e-painter. So got my cat fedora. Not that I didn't have enough already, but this one sort of spoke to me, so I had to get it from the gem shop. So it arrived. And that's what attracted me to stay. And it's very low key. It'd be fun. No pressure or anything like that. Just leave it down and paint. So if you get it done, yay. I love those guys. And that's what I try to do. No pressure. Just post a picture so you can get that. Finished one, no size requirements. Number one, I can't measure. So, if you get it done, you get kudos. It's a win-win. I believe that one is a Rapture resin blank, and I believe I have another one. Yes, I do. The blank that Tim is turning, I have another one. I have one available. So if anyone is interested in that, it is for sale. So I believe I had to say one. I'll double check when he stops. But I do have one for sale. Anyway, it's 5 1/4 inches long. So you can cut it down. But now 5 1/4 is the longest it can be. Yes, I like no pressure events too, Joe. But this is supposed to be fun. And, pressure. I was in a group when I first started diamond painting, and they said, you didn't post. I'm like, well, I didn't do anything. Well, I saw you working on some other canvas. Well, I did. I traveled and took small things with me. And so after that, I said, if I ever did an event, I would be very low key, no pressure. Do it, yay. If you post, post. So, tomorrow, Rebecca's Live is at 11 a.m. Tomorrow, Sunday, we will be there with 2 prizes. Two very special prizes, so you don't want to. One is for posting, and the other one is for attending the live. So if you're in the event or not, if you're on the live, you win a prize. So just be there at her live and subscribe to our channels. Very easy thing. That's okay, April. You could have done winter.
Yeah, you could have done winter, snow, snowmen.
Yep, I sent Tim to California with some minis, the winter mini dazzles, because that was the only thing that I had small that I hadn't done that was Christmas or winter. And I go, oh, I didn't do these yet. Take these, but I don't think you diamond painted.
Nah, too busy.
He is busy.
Maybe next trip it'll be a little chiller.
Yeah, and I get to go. Yay. So I said, hey, if I can meet some people that are in the California area and they can take me out, then I will go out. Otherwise, I'll just wait for Tim and just diamond paint and watch YouTube. That's what I did in Vegas. It was too cold in Vegas, and I was kind of way out in the distance. So I couldn't really go anywhere. So I just stayed in and waited for Tim.
I took her out for dinner at nights and
yep. And I
hung out in the hotel room during the day, just chilling.
I got like 3 Christmas. I did the Christmas mini dazzles, the one that came in the calendar. I did those, and I think I kitted up New Year's Eve mini dazzles. So I got a lot done for me, and I chatted on the phone with people as well. So it was fun.
April, more than anything else, sometimes you're right. You just can't participate. Just show up at the lives, have fun with the crowd, see what's going on, all that fun stuff. That's okay too. That's sort of participating in the event, supporting it, saying hey, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you could have said, I escaped to the beach at Christmas, and that's what I do.
Yeah, Christmas in Florida.
Even though there's no beaches in Colorado, but that's where you want to escape to. And that's
there's beaches in Colorado. Colorado has lakes with beaches.
Oh, we're glad you come to the lives. Which event, Carrie? Which it's the Cat Fedora event. So just type in Cat Fedora and you should be able to find it. There is a Facebook group for it. And you just have to do a Cat Fedora painting if you have any. And they're available at Mini Made and at Jada Gem Shop. That is where she's licensed. Yes, April, we met you only through Taylor because Taylor had a pen she got from me. Oh, in the beginning when I started matching Enamorte canvases, I was on an Enamorte kick because they sold out a lot very well. And she bought one of those pens. And then I guess something happened.
Man, that
with the
was a
pen,
while ago.
And she wanted another pen. So she came over and bought a blank and sent it to me. So, and then she said she wanted to get you a pen because you needed to have a Leopard pen. And you've been here ever since. I'm glad you're here.
Yep.
Gabrielle, hello, welcome. Good to see you. We might be doing that.
We were trying to do a Labor Day thing, but we just didn't get it planned in time.
Yeah.
Snuck up on us fast.
Yeah, so we're probably going to do that again, Gabrielle. We're going to have some guests, and we've met some new other people to kind of mix up the thing. I've talked to a few people, and they definitely want to come back. And some
What did we
people
do? Was
wanna
that
be-
Friday morning into Saturday morning? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
'Cause I was slept all day Saturday.
Mhm.
Yep. 24-hour live. We should start planning that now
Yeah, we're
because that's going to be here. Good idea to remind us, Gab. I'll tell you. Woo! It was fun.
It was fun.
49 pens done in 24 hours.
I already got some people in the works to do that, and we'll probably do the Wednesday before. We will do a pour, and then we will auction to the opportunity to purchase.
Yeah, we had like one an hour or one every hour and a half or something
Yeah,
like
we're going to
that.
kind of mix that up and kind of mix in other prizes with it, and so you get the chance to buy
Heck
it.
yeah, Joe.
And if you want to gift it to somebody, you can. You just have to purchase it yourself first before you gift it. So, but that's in the future. But we will do that, and that was where they all started from. Was member pours, and they're fun.
I'll be smuggling puppies and working on Diamond Art Labor Day. Yes, ma'am.
Puppies. Gosh, the puppies. Yeah. So I sat there the whole time, and I was up, and we had guests all the way up until like 11 at night, and then it was pretty quiet, but we still chatted, and I think we did something.
I think there was 4 or 5 people here. I know Cindy was here the whole time.
Yeah, Cindy was here the whole time. Trying to remember who else. Another night owl person.
Hey, there's Ellen Taylor. I didn't know she was in here tonight.
Hey, Ellen.
Hello, Ellen. Good to see you. She's asking some question, but I can't. Okay, here it is. Tim, when you finish a pen, do you put a coat of anything on it? Just my love. That's all.
Yeah.
Once I'm all done, we just buff it up to give it that satin finish, super shiny. Not super shiny, just nice and shiny. And then that way, and here's the reason I do that. A lot of pen makers, they'll cover things with CA glue and stuff like that. Is I don't know how that CA glue is going to act over the next 2 or 3 years, and it reacts badly to humidity. So if you get a nick in it, the humidity can actually get underneath it and ruin the finish, and you got to bring it back, sand it all off, and it's a pain. So I don't put any coating of any finish on top. Just my love. That's it. Love for the pen making.
Thrown it away because it had yellowed, and it was an old.
Yeah, and in the beginning, I tried CA finishes, and quite frankly, I just sucked at it.
There was a pen I got.
So I had to figure out a way to finish the pens, make them shiny, because people like shiny, and then satiny at the same time to make you be able to grip it well. So that way you didn't wear yourself out.
Yeah, there was one pen. I got a pen, and they did the same turn for every pen they did, and they very nice people and everything else. Did nice work. Very
Okay,
good
here we
work,
go.
but they didn't finish
Oh,
sanding
heck
it or
yeah.
something. It was very gritty on the end.
Dude.
And then when they put the CA finish over it, you could feel all the bumps on the pen, and it wasn't comfortable to hold. So
Man, live. We're going to the microscope. Get us to the microscope, baby.
Oh,
This looks
gosh.
like 3 little galaxies in between all these stars. Camera, you got it.
Well, you just wait.
I'm just
be
guiding
patient.
you. Digital leopard scope.
I see the
There we
name of
go.
that.
All right. Let me focus.
That
it.
is a Rapture resin, and it is
There we
called
go.
Gemstones Sprinkles Glitter with Mystique Resin.
And this is not the righteous gemstones. This is just the regular gemstones. Check that out. Looks like a galaxy.
Yeah, that's the Mystique mixture that he uses, and that's the Sprinkles Glitter. I was going through some organization looking for some things for we're going to be on Alyssa Marie Designs live at some point. We're trying to work out a date with the other co-host she's working with. And then we're going to be live on her channel and our channel, and we're going to turn a participation pin for people that are on her live. And it is one of the Halloween blanks we did from last year, but I picked about 4 Halloween blanks I had, and they picked one of them, and that one is the one we're going to turn, and someone will win that pen. And so you don't want to miss that. What? Oh, you got to put it back?
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking,
Oh,
dude.
talk away, baby.
Oh, so we're going to be on that. So look for that. I'll let you know the date. You'll definitely want to participate. Tim will be turning a pen, and we'll be here in the shop. And yeah, Alyssa Marie bought a keeper box from us that we made it. It's about a year ago or so, year and a half ago. It was way back, like in the beginning. And it was a Leopard exclusive that All Things Handcrafted made, and then the Leopard Leatherworks Firefly tray. And she's still using the Firefly tray. She uses that pen for doing her ABs, and it's not an E-pen. She just likes that pen for it, and that's it. And she still uses that box. And
Thank
so,
you, Ellen. Thank you.
So we're going to be on that live with
Joe
that
says
event.
hello to Ellen.
So Witch join that event. That is on Facebook. It is hosted by Ren of Diamond Arts Emporium and Kristen Block, who is an artist, and her artwork is licensed through his shop. So they're hosting it, and they have, I know of 3 of the co-hosts. I don't know if there's a 4th one, but it's Alyssa Marie Designs, Speaking with Diamonds, Rich Schneider, and then Tammy NMD. So we all know Tammy. So that is who's the host. And we're going to be on one of Alyssa's weeks. So we're very excited about that.
Okay, so April says, if I'd have thought about it, I would have had you drill all the way through the one Taylor got me, and she's laughing out loud, crying, all that good stuff. The good thing is we can receive a pen back. I figured out how to mount it in the chuck without destroying the pen. Got a big rubber latex thick tube around it, and I can drill from either end to turn it into a E-pen. So that is definitely possible. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Ellen. It's always that's a good one. That pen is Chef's Kiss. Love it, April. Love it. Yeah, that one is so different than the other one, but man, both just
They came out good.
that copper and wood one. Whoo, that
Yeah.
was cool. Man, look at that sparkle. Yeah, it needs some shades. No kidding, right?
So I was going through some blanks before Tim started taking over the computer. And I have a lot of Rapture resin blanks. Some I bought remakes from an auction. Some of the ones that are available on his website all the time, but I have them here, and they're kind of more on the thinner side, but they make great e-pens. They make wonderful e-pens. So I'm probably going to be doing a drop this coming week. Drop them into the website, and then
I think Jess Russ has a stinky eye for your collection. What do you got, about 500 blanks over there?
over here.
Yeah.
A lot of different things, but
I mean,
yeah.
they're about 500 over there. We bought from everybody over time and made some ourselves, and we just slowly list them, sell them, turn them, give them, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, but I have like a lot of these Raptures I bought, and I've not shown them. I've just kind of shown a few people, so I'm just going to show everybody, and you might find something.
So we will continue tomorrow night. Jess will be first up again. We have 2 more to do for Jess, so she'll be first up tomorrow again. During the day, I'll be doing some premieres. More dedicated tomorrow than I was today, because I had so many. It's amazing how many little things I do during the week. I don't realize I'm doing them.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm back on Friday night, it's like, oh, I've been gone 5 days and I don't have all the little things I did to prepare for the live on Friday or even Saturday. So anyway, so my favorite writing pen to make, 2 of them, Larry. I love making the Big Ben. That's a super fun one. I'm getting really good at that one, especially not screwing it up, because there's a shorter blank and a longer blank, and it's only shorter or longer by a 16th or quarter of an inch. No, an 1/8 of an inch. And you got to get it just right, or you don't get it matched up.
What's the Wizard of Oz one?
Yeah.
What's the Wizard of Oz
The
one?
Wizard of Oz one is a Gatsby Grande, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like doing those too. Those are fun. I'm getting good at those too.
So
But I like to do them all. My favorite pen when I'm done is that one that you sort of do like a bolt action pen, where you lift that little thing and shove it back. It's like loading a cartridge, but you're just putting your ink out.
It's called like the bolt action.
Or we did some for Denise where you actually crank the thing. What do you call that kind of gun? Like a John Wayne gun, where you crank that thing underneath it.
Ask Denise. I'm not the gun person.
But it's got that sort of crank thing underneath
Isn't
the
it
stock.
The bolt action?
No, bolt action's that one you lift and go like
I
that.
don't know. It might be in this box.
Yeah, we got one in the box there somewhere. But Denise will tell me which one that is. But that's a really cool pen. But they're all fun to do, Larry. Every single one of them.
Lever action.
Lever action. You got it. You got it, Larry. You got it. Right there. Carrie, I'm interested in that blank you have, like the one Tim just turned. What do I need to do? Stand on your head, spit nails, and count to 5. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, Starla, just write to the email at the bottom, and I will do a listing for you. And I actually don't have to do that. I'll just do it right away. And I will put up.
Okay, so you don't have to email Carrie. She will put up a listing for that blank, and then she will email you, because I think we have her information.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just go do your thing.
Let me just make sure I have your information.
She's like, well, we sent pens to her, didn't we?
I don't remember. See, I don't remember that stuff, but I remember weird stuff from a year and a half ago.
Gabrielle says, yes, I'm excited. You will be on Elisa's live for Which. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be fun. I love going and turning pens on lives for other channels and stuff. It's cool. Joe, fully rested, sister. I appreciate your concern though, but man, 10 hours. I got up at 8:45 and I thought, wow, what day is it? Oh my goodness, why am I still in bed? So then the bed kicked me right out, and I went and watched some videos, played around in the shop, went, and then Carrie got up and I went and did some donuts and did some stuff with my car, turned the charger on to charge the battery up, because I haven't driven it in 10 months. And then got on the show on Ryan Fowler's channel, and then came in here and messed around in the shop. Carrie wants to do something now.
Okay. Starla, I don't have your information, so email me. Facebook message me your email so I can send you the link to the listing, and you'll have a little bit of homework to do to get your finger grip, the ends, whatever you want. So it's all in the email, very well explained. So
I don't know why we're showing the lathe.
so this is here's the bike. It's the same exact one.
Very similar.
Yes, because I sold that one. to
That
her.
looks more like pebbly, like there's rock stones or whatever.
Well, it's gemstones.
Yeah, but that one had like solid bands of galaxy or whatever.
Where's the
Check it out right there. See that?
It's
A little different.
It's a
Different colors too. This is purple and blue.
This is the difference. Tell me if you're still interested. So
So you don't have one of these?
no,
Can you get some?
I don't know what it's called now.
Uh-oh.
So I might have written.
Did you write it down over here?
But
You wrote
it will take a while. That's the thing.
Rapture Wavy Bell Electric Vibe.
Okay, well, I can ask Dan, but it will take a while to do that. So, but this one has like blue and purple and sprinkle glitter. It's pretty similar. Oh yeah, that's got the bell glitter in it.
Yeah,
So-
different glitter though.
Yeah, but it's the same idea. So no, this one's more stripy than this one. I thought I did. Sorry.
Yeah, this is more like
You hold it.
what do you call it? Stones or whatever, or gemstones
Yeah.
kind of thing. It's not the exact same thing. It's got that band of the mystery thing, but she'll check with Dan to see what we can get. Yeah, Joe, I can't believe I
It
slept that
just
late
usually
either.
takes about, if a special order, it usually takes about 6 weeks or so. So it takes a
Well,
while.
Let's check with him and then we'll know.
Yep.
So
Well-
Starla, the best thing is to write Leopards at Leopard LW so we got your information. Carrie will check with Dan and then we'll know what to do.
I just have to order 3 of them. That's all.
No big deal. They'll sell.
Yep. So I'm short. We can get them. I just have to ask and send a message and see. Now that I usually write down on the paper what it is.
Oh, that one is good. She loves purple.
Okay, yay. Woo. That's Jazz's, but anyway, I will just Facebook message me your email and then
Just
I'll take it
remember.
from there.
Ooh,
All right. I
The
got
Eye of Sauron.
sounds like Doctor Strange or something like that.
That's what Cindy reminded me of
Yeah, Dr.
those.
Strange.
No, that's what do you call them? The
What?
not Three Dog Night. Lord of the Rings.
How did you get 3
I
Dog
don't
Night
know.
from Lord
Let
of
me
the
let me
Rings?
sign. I'm getting silly already.
He's nuts.
All right. Oh yeah, I got that paper towel up there, and I got 3 more in the hall closet, along with about 15 of those 32-pack toilet
Woohoo,
paper
Starla's
things.
gonna get a leopard pin.
Stocking up. Anyway, you guys have a good day. We'll talk to you soon, and we'll be here tomorrow night. Watch for the premieres. See you around. Bye-bye.
Bye.